mix my drink up from the water. Hi everybody, welcome back. Sorry I've been away from the channel for a week. As most of you know, there was a funeral in our family, so I took some time for myself, but I'm back now and I'm doing a picture. Let me just move this out the way if I can find somewhere to put it. Picked a picture from Kirby's new book World Within Worlds, and I'm going to do the dinosaur double page. Now this will take me over a few streams and it's mindless colouring on my part. Hi Selena, hi Lizzie, welcome. How are you doing, both of you? It's awfully warm here today, so I'm rather sweaty. I'm feeling wonderful, thank you Selena. I've re-centered myself. I'm back to little old me, as cheerful as I can be. So thank you very much. Hi Tracy, welcome. How are you doing today? I've got fudge on me cup. Oh, scruff. Hi Vicky, welcome. Hi Robin. Oh, thanks sweetie. I've missed all of you as well. To say it's only been a week, it seems like a month. And again, my drink's cold while I've been getting everything ready. One day I might actually get a nice warm drink. That's alright Vicky, you've got lots to do. But thank you for nipping in. And I'm sorry I couldn't be there live with you during your Harry Potter colourathon. I wasn't particularly chatty this weekend. As you know, I were having problems with my skin. But I was there in spirit and I kept lurking in and out. So you did a wonderful job bringing everybody together. And it was such fun to watch you all. Next time, hopefully, I can join in. Must have been a lot of work getting it all together, everybody. Especially Vicky sorting it all out to start off with. Bringing entertainment to the channels. It's wonderful to see. Right, I'm going to use Inktense today, and I'm not sure on my colours because I've not had a practice beforehand like I usually do. So it's going to be a grab and go. I'm going there. I don't know if you can see it. It's fading down to near enough nothing now. Like I said, it don't last long, 24 to 48 hours, and nobody ever knows what sets it off. You can still see the band round this arm as well. If they knew what caused it and how to stop it, I think we'd have a cure for fibro, to tell you the truth. It's just, I'm grateful it doesn't happen very often. Hey Gabby, it's nice to see you sweetie, how are you? Yeah, like I say, I'm glad it don't last. It's one of the short-lived flare-ups. I can live with that. It's so, yeah, it is like sunburn, extreme sunburn. So all I do is just keep it cool and keep cream on it. I've got special dermatological cream because there's nothing else doctors can think of to give you. And I just keep it cool until it goes off again. But my skin feels raw all the time anyway because my fibro is mainly based in my skin. A lot of people have problems with the bones and the muscles and stomach problems and so on because fibro has so many different complications. My biggest complication is skin from head to toe. It's very tender to touch all the time. It's red raw on and off, and it's like jumping into a bath of boiling water. But I've lived with it for 15 years now, and it's funny what you can get used to, isn't it? It don't matter what pain you have, you get used to it. And I think it shows how strong we actually are, because we get up every morning, and no matter how much pain we're in, we go forward and we carry on our day to the best of our ability. And that is what makes us warriors, because we carry on and we keep doing one day at a time, and we'd never give up. And that's what fibromyalgia is. It's a disease that tries to take you away, what in essence makes you. And the more you get up and just get ready for your day and carry on your day, you're fighting fibro, and it's not winning. And that's what it boils down to. That's all right, Vicky. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you hopefully soon. Take care. Right, so shall we start with this then? No more misery and what have you. We here to enjoy each other's company and have fun, so we'll start here. And I think I'm going to dive right in with this biggest dinosaur first. So I'm going to want some browns and greens, and like I say, I've not practiced beforehand, so I haven't got a clue what colours I'm going to use. It's a case of just dive in and see what happens. I'm going to definitely take iron green, which is 1310. I'll write all these numbers down at the bottom of the stream after it's all uploaded. Hi Jodie, welcome. Nice to see you, sweetie. So I've got iron green to start off with, and I want a mid green, because iron green's a darkish tone. I want a mid one to work with it, and that is going to be olive. So I've got light olive, which is 1540. So that's my mid, and then I want it to turn to a brown oak type colour. So I'm going to pick oak, and I also want amber because it's a yellow tone, and that'll be my two lighter tones. I've got 1730, which is oak, and 1710, which is amber. And I'm going to get some scrap paper. I've got some close to me so I don't have to move far. Let's have a look. You'd think with all the rubbish I've got round here I'd have something, wouldn't you? I'll have to use a pre-cut birthday card. Right, so we've got amber. That's green when you put it down, but it does turn to a yellow tone. Then we've got oak. That's going to be the cross between the green and the amber. And then for the lighter areas I've got the light olive, where it changes to the green. And then I've got iron for the darker green. So it's going to be them mixed together. I don't know if you can see that. And I'll just wet it, and then you can see where it looks like. Where's brush? That brush. Hi Kenny. Welcome sweetie. Is Louise here as well? Hey Louise. I can't see you but I say hi anyway. Hi Carola, welcome. I'm so happy to see you all again. Having a week away seemed like a long time, and I haven't picked my cloth up. Where's my cloth? Oh, excuse me a minute while I go wandering. Right, cloth. I have cloth. I've gone diagonal on my table because it's the only way I get all this book on here. Oh bugger, sorry, language. My arms are getting better, Kenny. Look, it's not as bad. You can just see the outline of it. It's going down. This one is still got the band there, but it's slowly going. It's still a bit sore to touch, but it's going. Like I said, it never lasts more than 48 hours. But because my fibro is skin related, it always feels like I've got sunburn anyway. It's just that every now and again I get the flare up and the red comes out and it's like I've jumped in a bath of boiling water. All I can do is keep it cool. I've got gel packs that I keep in the fridge. You know, the silicone rectangle gel pack things. I've got one in the fridge that I keep cold and I wrap it across my arm. And I've also got dermatological cream that's supposed to repair skin, because there was nothing else that doctor can think to give you, because it's not something they used to. So they'll try anything, as you know. And all I can do is just ride it out until it goes. Luckily it don't last long, so that's alright. But as I was saying at the beginning of the stream, you'd be surprised what you put up with. You just get up every day and you keep going on. And no matter how much pain you're in, you just carry on. And that's what makes us fighters. Right, I don't know if you can really see that. My light's not very good today, I don't know why. It's usually brilliant. But I don't know why it's just not picking colours up properly today. I think bulb might be going in overhead. Hey Lucy, welcome sweetie. Louise, did you get my email? I sent you an email this morning, sweetie. Right, where are you going? There. And I'm melting. It's so warm here today. It sounds awful, but we have to stay cheerful, don't we? Like I said, there's lots of things we have to put up with every day. People have different problems. You just keep going. On your cheeks. Mine goes in different areas from head to toe. I can put up with it on my legs, my back and my arms, but when it gets on tender bits like under the armpits or any other tender areas, then no, it does bring tears to your eyes. They're ones that you can't ignore. Like I say, I'm just glad that it don't last long. Right, I'm gonna, in the lightest areas on these fleshy bits, that's where I'm gonna be putting the yellow tones, the amber, and moving into the light olive. So down in the darker areas, that's where it's going to be oak in the shading, coming into the iron green. So I think I'll start with the darker areas and work up. So I want the iron and the oak. Did I say hi, Robin? I can't remember, sweetie, so I'll say it again. Hi, Robin. Hi, Emily. Welcome. Take some water and I don't want to dissolve too much. Give them to a mix and make it a bit darker, and then I'm going to zoom in so you can see. Where's my arrow gone? Arrow keeps disappearing. I'm going to have to shuffle. There we go. Right, I've mixed iron green and oak, and I've put some iron green into the oak to make it darker. And as usual, I'm going to start light layers and build up. Anyone who's watched me regular knows how I do it by now. Looks wishy-washy and you think, what the heck is she doing? That's where the dark shadow's going to be, under his skull. So, just making sure it's not going to go off at screen. I'm working in a tight area. Yeah, I've zoomed. Do you want me to zoom a bit more? Did I hesitate? What did I hesitate with? Yes, the weather's extremely warm for me. I think we're 26 degrees. Because I've got this problem with my skin, I'm boiling all the time. So I'm not very good with heat, and as soon as it starts warming up, the pain's a bit worse. So, and I'm sweating, so it's not helping. And you're going to be 30 today. Wow. I'd be hibernating at 30. Light layer of the dark colour in this bottom area. Bring some more green into it. Your dinosaur can be any colour you want, because let's face it, we've only ever seen skeletons, haven't we? Nobody's ever took photos of them alive. So each time it's our interpretation. I do have a bit of a fixation on dinosaurs. Funny enough, sometimes yes and sometimes no, Robin, because the air blowing onto my skin is like razor blades. Oh, I wish we did have air conditioning. We've got it in the truck, but I can't exactly stream outside on driveway. Air conditioning is good because it doesn't blow on you. It's just cools the air. Or should I say it's climate control we've got, not air conditioning, so to speak. But yeah, that'd be wonderful. I could open the fridge door, but I don't think my electricity bill would like it. Alright, am I still on screen? Yes. Right, I'm going to take more iron now. And a little tiny bit of oak, so it's more green range. And I'm going to come over the edge of that and darken it down in here. I'm talking through what I'm doing because I know a lot of people are doing these pictures in Kirby at the minute. So if anybody wants to follow along, it will make it a little bit easier. Only there's not many people who use Inktense that I've seen. But if you do want to follow along with Inktense, then I talk through what I'm doing. I'm taking just iron this time, and I'm bringing it up off of what I've put down. So we're transitioning from the oak and coming up a bit higher. I'm trying not to overwet the page as well. I suppose I could plug in my heat gun, that would help. Where are you? I've done with phone charger, so take that out. Where's the plug gun for heat gun? There we go. Glitter blast. It will dry lighter, so it gives room for more coats. No, good point, Kenny. No, I don't. Nothing. Printer's right over yonder. Bear with me. Ouch. Let me open one of these windows, it might help a bit. Stay. No, there's no breeze. No breeze at all. We keep having thunderstorms, but it don't cool it down any. Yeah, Vicky had just gone as I said. We think we need heat gun. Shame. She'll be watching it back. She'll be shouting at screen saying, heat gun! Oh, right. mixing again a little bit of oak, a lot of iron green, and this time come from his nose and take that little bit darker just on under his nose. Being keggy handed again because pages on the wrong side of my hand. Right, a bit more green, that blast. Yeah, I'm awkward, you see, because I don't like it cold and I don't like it hot. So I'm a very awkward person. I can hear something buzzing, Louise. Right, high-pitched buzzing. I don't know where that's coming from, but I can't hear. I can hear a little bit of birds, but oh, I can hear a bird now near the front window. But mainly, all I hear is high-pitched buzzing. Oh yeah, if you ain't got patience, Tracy, you definitely need an heat gun. If you get an heat gun, get one of these, because they're brilliant. They last an awfully long time. They get a very good eye temperature on them. I've had the cylinder types and they don't last me long before they end up breaking, so now I'll always buy the Ranger ones. Coming over this and darken it a bit more. Dampen my brush again. I'm not particularly wetting it too much this time. Just enough to mix the pigment. That's getting a nice tone now. I'm going to bring the other green into it now, the light olive. There's the amber. This one's the amber I'm pouring in. bringing it down onto what I've already put down. Oh, that's awesome, Robin. That's brilliant news. Hi, Tonya. Welcome. Yeah, we brought that ruling in to UK 2 years ago. So that is brilliant that they brought it in elsewhere. What you lost?
I don't know where that book is that has a password. I tried everything.
Oh, it's in our bedroom. Okay. On my side of bed. Right. I'll go back to the dark areas again. I'm just dampening my brush. Don't want it wet, so I'm knocking the water out of it. I want the oak again. Start from bottom jaw, and I'm going to bring it all the way across the bottom. Bring the shadow in more. I want to jointer his mouth as well. While it's still dark on my brush, I'm taking it to these shaded areas that Kirby's done. And then as soon as I notice it starts thinning out, then I want to bring it back here and finish this bit. So it's not so dark. Now I can go back to the shading. And dinosaurs were they found recently that they had feathers like birds, but we've always drawn them with leathery skin like lizards.
It's not in here.
It is, it's on my shelf outside at bed.
It's not in here.
What's not in there? What password for what?
The Microsoft.
Your Microsoft?
Yeah, it's not in here.
It's the one password that you always use for everything then?
Yeah, I just tried everything. It says it's wrong. Last time.
Right, make a new Microsoft account then.
You went with me with this book before saying, correcting it because we were trying it on the computer.
Well, if I wrote it in there, it's got to be in there.
I just checked twice and it's not in here.
Bear with me, guys, while I just sort Alex out.
No, that's the super old one.
All right.
The one that we're looking for is that ferret walk one that we're looking for.
Ferret?
Ferret walk. You know what?
It's in your book.
Book.
Yeah.
How come it smells like porridge in here?
I've no idea. Yeah, you know your book for school?
It says 4, but I tried 4 and it keeps saying it's wrong.
No, because you got it right the third time. It is 4. Type it slow and stop typing it fast. What's wrong with your TV, Tonya? Hey, Jessica. Welcome. Yes, Lozzie. This is so easy. Stop being a coward. I'm not using paints today, Jessica. I'm using Inktense pencils from Derwent. I don't think you can see my Derwent writing anymore because how old they are. Let me see if I've got a newer one. There we go. And I've still stuck a sticker over it. Derwent Inktense. Yeah, I've had a week away because of a funeral, but I'm happy to be back. It's easy, yes, very easy. It's one little bit of a picture at a time, put together into lots of little bits. What's so hard about that? Oh yeah, that's why I don't do Facebook, Tonya, because every time you log into Facebook it's all doom and gloom and lies. I only do Instagram because all my colouring friends is on there and they're not talking news or fake news. Have you done it?
Yeah, there's just the one person's posted something back in May, but nobody's updated it, so I don't think there's any point in me doing it.
Well, type and see if anybody answers you.
Nobody's posted since like a month ago.
No, because she posted on 6th of June.
3rd of June, but that was a while away. Like
last week.
Yeah, but nobody else has put something, just like one person.
Yeah, because they're all waiting for everybody else to talk. Just send her a message and say what pictures you've done and that you've earned money from it.
I'm not good at starting stuff.
Just do it and stop being a coward.
I can't control it.
You don't need to control it. It's just a message. It'll not bite you in the ass. Go. Oh. If I can conquer my fears, you can conquer yours.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
It's been so long that everything just scares me now.
Well, if you let it, then it will. So you have to overcome it yourself. Nobody else can do it for you. Right. That one is light olive. I've just added. Slowly getting lighter as I get to the top. Hey Amanda, welcome.
Oh, he's got a flu.
Yes, I know. The tablets will kill it. You had the same, have you, Jessica? I'm sorry to hear that. Right, taking the light olive again and I'm bringing it on back of his neck. Spread it out thin where it's going to hit the light more. Look away, Corolla. What are you colouring? Need a little bit of oak mixing with the light olive. Sorry, couldn't think what colour it was then. Just to darken it a little bit. The oak is brilliant for darkening greens. I want that transition just a little bit darker on the, where his legs up against his body. Oh, lovely, Jessica. I haven't done that one yet. It looks nice though. Sarah K. Corolla, wonderful. I haven't got that magazine yet because we had to buy clothes again for funeral, so Miss Sarah K. money went out the window. Hopefully they'll still have it on back issue. That's the beauty of being in UK where it's printed. We tend to be able to get the back issues quite easy, which is a good thing. A bit of shading in these divots that is drawn. I'm going to blend it in with the green. Hi Mona, welcome. It is, isn't it? I had Sarah K stamps when they first came out 20 years ago. Was it 20 years? No, it could be less than that. When will it be? Oh, I think it's only 14 years ago. But yeah, they're beautiful stamps, but they were small and I made big cards, so I ended up selling them again. I ain't got an Asda Lozzie, or else I'd send Liam to go and get me one. We've only got one of them little corner, you know, little Asdas that's in the petrol station. We ain't got a proper Asda. I'll get one. They're usually quite quick at sending them out if I pay online. Right, mixing some iron green with the olive. Hello Jojo, where have you been? I'm afraid Teddy's at your dinner. You'll have to wait a bit. Yeah, if she made the stamps just a little bit bigger, Louise, I think that she'd say, you know, more people would have them. But they come to this big, about 2.5 inch for an image that's stood up, you know, like the one that Corolla coloured other day. The one where you can see it back of red and she's holding the basket. That's the stamp were only like this big. So trying to colour in such a small image and you can't get the skin tone right, and that used to bug me. If it were larger size stamps, I mean you can get the digital stamps, and digital stamps you can resize to what you want, but I like a physical stamp. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like digital stamps, but I also like the physical stamps. And I I don't mind small stamps if it's flowers or, you know, background stamps or anything like that. But when it comes to girls or people or anything like that, you want a bigger stamp so you can at least get some good colours in it. It's my opinion anyway. Are we looking leathery? Oh, bye Tracy. Take care, sweetie. I hope you feel better soon. There's no worse than feeling drained and tired, is there? And you like the physical stamps as well. I love the smell of the rubber stamps as well. They have such a unique smell. I'm weird. I've always said I'm weird. If anybody's sat there thinking, God, she's weird. Yeah, I am. I'm weird. Right, I want some more darkening in that leg. It's not got enough shading in it, so I'm going to come with just oak and bring it off the top. It's better. You love the smell of paper and books. Yeah. Can I have a cup of coffee that's hot, please? My tea masher's gone to work, he's doing lights. Right. Bring oak on this bit here. It's going to be quite dark here because he's drawn all his lines close together. You can always tell when an artist wants you to put the darker shaded colours. Because even though they don't do grayscale, they do tend to draw the lines all bunched up. And that's what Kirby's done here. So I'm putting oak straight down on them bits. Oh, sorry, I went off screen a bit. I like my drink of tea in the morning and before I go to sleep at night. Rest of the time it's instant coffee. Emily, do you put your little finger up when you're holding your cup? Because you're not British until you've put your little finger up when you're drinking. Too right, Kelly. And weird and wonderful. I think that's why I can relate to so many people. Right. So I'm coming in with iron green. I'm going to dry that oak quickly. And I'm coming with iron green straight over it. And this green's got a blue tone to it, so it works brilliant for shading. Blue's always good for darkening areas. Yellow to lighten, blue to darken. That's what my teacher used to teach. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. He was a very old art teacher, and it's how he used to do things. And I didn't think that I listened very much at school, because I was always getting into trouble. But that's... some things stick without you knowing. You don't know why they stick, they just do. And that's one of the things that stuck with me when you were on about using colours for depth. Right, give that to dry. Hi Connie, welcome. How are you doing? Need more oak putting down. Light olive. Want some of that mixing with the light olive. Just putting a little bit of oak into the light olive just to darken it a little bit. And we'll take that off of this edge. A little bit more oak in it to darken the olive. And I'm going to bring it off his toes. Facing edge, so that's lighter. Centre. A bit of amber just on that joint. Then the green again. Just blend it off that other colour. Colours I'm using today, I've got amber, which is 1710, and then I've got oak, which is 130. I have light olive, which is 1540, and then I have iron green, which is 1310. I will write them down below when it's finished uploading. But I do keep mixing colours together at different ratios. I have been saying throughout the colouring, I'm taking a little bit of oak and mixing it with light olive, and then I'm taking in other areas I want it a little bit darker, so I'm taking oak and iron green and light olive to make a 3-colour mix, and that blends the edges from the dark to the light. And if I want it to have a yellow shine tone like I've done on there, then I add amber to a little bit of olive and I bring it off the light area. So it's not a case of using one pencil in each area, I am mixing as I go along. Thank you, Amanda. It's very good for leathery skin. I'm using just oak now on Bakari's leg, bringing it into the green, and then I'm going to go over the oak with iron green to deepen the colour. So that's just oak this time. Give that a quick dry, dampen my brush. And then over the oak, do just iron green. Looks a bit watery this, I've added a bit too much water, but it's fine. Just can wipe it off and then with a dry brush blend it back in again. Wipe it off again to dry it a bit more and rub it over again. As long as you do it gently, it won't damage your paper. Now I've knocked all that wet back off again. Yeah, thank you, Kenny. The Discovery Channel, I couldn't think of the name then, sorry, I was stuttering a bit while I was trying to remember. But the Discovery Channel had a programme on like early this year saying that they discovered that they thought that most dinosaurs had feathers, or all dinosaurs had feathers. So this is, we still draw them in images of leathery skin like lizards, but apparently they all had feathers. But I don't know how to do feathers on them because people still draw them with leathery skin. I like programmes about dinosaurs because I find them so fascinating. I think it's because it's the only creature that we haven't physically been able, as a species, we've never physically been able to meet them, take photographs of them, document them, and I think that's why I'm so drawn. I love everything about them, apart from the meat eaters, and you probably won't survive if you were around one of them. But yeah, I love dinosaurs. Putting a light tone edge on the top of his foot, contrast to what I've just done on the back of his foot leg. Want some more olive green. This bit and darken this a bit more. My brush is getting dry again. I can tell it's really warm today because my brush isn't holding water very long. And it's quite a big brush, as you can see. Usually it holds water for quite a while. They're just cheap brushes from off for Amazon, Lucy. They come in a set. They just come in a set like that, look. They're very long handled. You get 2 of each size. If I can find the link on Amazon, I'll put that down below as well, but they're very cheap. They're brilliant. Even though they're long, they're very light. They don't hurt my wrist. Back edge, I want some iron in it again to darken it. Too much water again. Bit of oak with the iron green, equal measure mixed together. Take that off this back edge. That'll make it look more rounded as his legs going into his body. They are, to say they're very cheap, they're very good brushes. So yeah, as soon as I've finished, I'll put all the details of colours and find a link of the brushes. I'm putting the light olive on its own, not mixing any more colour to it, just light olive. And then I'm going to bring that up to what I've put and blend it in. And see how it's got that dark edge on the front of his leg. That's why mixing the two colours together before and then doing a single colour and blending it in. Adds depth. So I've still got light olive. I'm deepening this front edge. And then I want some amber to get a yellow tone. So I'll mix a little bit of amber, same amount of light olive into the amber. So it's equal parts mixed together. And then come from where it's dry and blend that up to where it's wet. Dry that, do a second coat. I like them kinds of meals, Lozzie. Sometimes they have more flavour than what a pre-arranged meal is. I like experimenting with food as I do with everything else. And sometimes it comes out rubbish. Oh, talking of food, I made some chocolate fudge this weekend in the slow cooker. First time I've made it. No, lovely. Well, it is lovely. We're making ourselves have one square a day and not just be pigs and keep eating it. But I like the slow cooker because I don't have to stand and cook. I just put everything in there and walk away. Hey Shara, how are you doing, sweetie? It's nice to see you. And thank you for the well wishes. It were much appreciated. This is just amber on its own that I'm mixing up into the olive amber mix. Tips on getting fudge to set, and just pour it in a, well, show you what I've poured it into and just put it in the fridge. Let me, sticking to chair, it's that warm. There, look. See if I can pick one out. I've not cut all the way through it, so it's a bit stuck. Oh, there we go. Yeah, quite firm, look. Condensed milk, tin of condensed milk, 3 large chocolate bars, which came to 500 grams, in slow cooker, mixed together, and then on warm, because my slow cooker gets quite hot on low, so I used warm setting. So I got 1 tin of condensed milk, 500 grams of chocolate, mixed it together, teaspoon of vanilla essence, and then every 15 minutes get a damn good mix, and then walk away, and 15 minutes again, get a good mix. I kept it in for 2 hours doing that, then poured it in here onto cling film, put it in the fridge. 2 hours later, cut the squares and then put it back in the fridge, and we've just been eating a square every now and again. That's it. That's all I used. No butter. Don't put any extra butter in it because there's enough fat in chocolate. Only the recipes tell you to put a knob of butter in it. Yeah, the recipes say to put a knob of butter in it. But I didn't, because I thought there's enough fat in the chocolate, so I didn't add the butter. Bye, Amanda. Take care, sweetie. Lozzie, there's a group on Facebook called Slow Cooker. I ain't got my phone with me. Just go and fetch my phone for me, Alex, so I can have a look what the group name is. And there's some brilliant recipes on there. It took me 5 weeks to get a tin of condensed milk, because as soon as they put the recipe on, everybody kept emptying shops, didn't they? So I had to wait for everybody else to get fed up of making fudge so I could get some. Let's have a look. What's it called? Groups. Crockpot slow cooker. Where's the full title? Why does it never tell you full title?
It's not as soft as it
Oh
was.
dear. No, I know it's not as soft as it was. Yeah, Crockpot / slow cooker recipes and tips. Did you get that, or do you want me to type it in? I think you might be able to see it from there. Can you see that? Why is that screen not showing what my other screen shows then? It Ralph stuck off it. Thank you. You use microwave. Well, that could be it. You're making temperature too hot. That'll make it where it won't set properly.
It's not a proper monitor that it's only showing one thing.
I don't know. It's not. OBS is set different to the monitor on there. It's not showing what I can see on OBS. Alright. Jessica, are you still in the background? Hey Shannon. Welcome, sweetie. Are you still there, Jessica? If you are, shout up. I've just read your email. I do everything in slow cooker, Lozzie. I did roast chicken in it today. Right, mixing a little bit of olive with the amber again. I think Jessica's gone off colouring then, because she's not answering after you mail her. Oh, this darker tone I'm just praying down on this edge against the olive that not the olive, the amber that I'd already put down. What?
It's basically one big lump. Trying to cut it's really difficult.
Right. Don't forget to put it back in the fridge when you've cut enough off. And put it on a little plate. Or else you'll get sticky fingers. Iron green. Oak I've got on the olive and more amber. You got it, right, that's good. Mixing olive with oak because I'm going to be transitioning back to a darker tone. It sounds like you're trying to drink like. Go and drink it in the kitchen. Oh, talking of drink, here. Coffee, please.
The reason why I'm stood in here is because the smell in that kitchen is making me really sick.
Why, what smells in the kitchen?
The chicken smell, it's
Oh,
like...
right, well, Dad will have to help me get rid of stuff out at slow cooker.
Can I just see as soon as I cut it?
Right, well, undo back door. Get rid of some smell. That better?
It's because there's a huge plate of leftovers here and then a huge plate of...
Yeah, I know it all wants getting rid of. Dad's helping me after I've finished streaming. I can't lift it up, can I? So stop your wiring. Bless.
You know when you've got a spare time?
I've never got spare time, sorry, go away.
Can you make me a mask, please? One of those proper ones instead of those paper stuff.
Yes, I can make you a mask.
Thank you.
We need some more dark material though, otherwise you'll have to have bright red.
I'm thinking of black and then like have a cat face on it.
Daryl asked me to do a mask with face of the clown from It On, and I said, how clever do you think I am?
Yeah, right, all you have to do is...
No, don't tell me all you have to do. All you have to do is do it yourself then.
You know how to sew just like a 3? It's just like a 3 mouth. That's easy.
Well, you do it then.
No, because I'll probably stab my finger or something.
Use machine.
I need a professional like you.
Nanas. What are you poofing at now?
Still the smell.
Right. Don't forget your dad's cup. You can't just make one drink.
I'm gonna die if I stay there any longer.
No, you're not. We used to say that doing your nappies. And we still survived. Yay. I've seen that, Emily. They look cute. I've got some horsehair for whiskers as well.
Horsehair?
Yeah, that I make the whiskers on the mice with. Tail hair from horses.
Well, isn't that super expensive?
No, it's not super expensive.
There's that one horse that people keep getting its hair from because it's expensive.
Well, we don't, because we get it for free, so it's not expensive, is it?
Shut up.
You shut up. You're welcome, Louise. Alex always keeps us on his toes. There's no chance of getting owed, is there?
What?
What? What do you mean, what?
What are you saying about it's just like one white string. That's all it is.
Well, you do it then.
I can't do it. I'm not skilled.
Well, I'm not skilled.
Last time I made something, it like sprayed up the fabric and then it broke.
You did alright doing that rabbit.
What rabbit?
That one that you did at Craft and Chat.
I had help with that. I can't do anything. The duck pillow, the teacher did it because I couldn't do it.
There's no such word as couldn't. You try and you do it. I'm just mixing some oak with some iron green. Only a very minute touch of iron green into the oak just to change the tone. Am I still on screen? No, as usual. Pages are so big on these. I keep disappearing. I'm only going to go up to the centre page for now. A bit more iron green in it. Yes, Shannon, exactly. Shannon says there's no try, there's just do.
But I can't do it.
He says, but I can't do it.
You should have seen it when I made it. It was like...
Exactly, Louise. It's the only time I ever get compliments. Compliments. My brain kept wanting to say complicated. Compliments. I work a lot with Inktense, Lucy. Yeah. But yeah, you can do the same. Just experiment. The more you experiment and the more you practice, the more you learn what the colours do when you mix them together. Thank you, Emily. Yeah. It's like anything in life. If you don't try it and don't experiment, you don't know what you can achieve from it. My brush is drying out way too quick. No, it's too wet. Make your mind up. What are you doing? Okay. Light toner olive. It's getting shaded in here again because there is other legs in coming off onto his body, so that don't make sense, does it? It's not coming off onto his body, it is at the side of his body, so it's casting a shadow. I will talk English one day, just not today. Some more oak. Iron green. light olive, and where's the amber gone? Amber. A bit of water. Which is mine?
White one.
Thank you. That's always been dizzy. Well, thank you, Lucy. It's just years of use. Mixing iron green with oak again. And I'm going to deepen this edge some more. And I'm bringing the brush down towards the knee joint, leg joint, because then the darkest area is towards it, is leg. Thank you, Jodie. You've discovered cream, have you? Have you been on the website for the come on brain, think, slow cooker? Have you been on there? Have you seen the one for the clotted cream done in a slow cooker? I tried that one other week. It's beautiful. I'm mixing a little bit of oak with the light olive this time. And again, I'm coming up to what I've put down, so I'm dragging it and bringing it over. A bit of water and blend that edge. It's a little bit harsh. I've got no colour on my brush apart from what were on before. I've picked just water up to blend that edge so it's not so harsh. It's just plain water. Now I can dry it. You're not raving slow cooker. Look, there's no problem with a slow cooker. You just bung things in it and leave it. I've got a conversion for you if you need it. You know, it takes how many hours something cooks in a cooker and converts it to the slow cooker. I can send you that if you need it. Right. Taking amber with a little bit of the olive, make it a light tone, and then that's coming down this way. Sorry if my hand keeps getting in the way, I'm casting a shadow. I don't know what's up with the lighting, whether it's because of how bright it is outside, but it's making everything around the table cast a shadow and look darker, and I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. just amber this time because all this area is in light, and you can tell because Kirby's done little circles that's quite far apart, so he wants you to put it quite light in this area. I can't believe how quick the brush is drying. I keep saturating it. Usually I can get a good spread of colour when I've got a very wet brush. It's drying as soon as I hit the page. Right, bringing some oak and iron green together again. I'm going to put that on this dark shaded area. Well, time's gone quick. Are you on about a pressure cooker? Lethal, them are. My mum used to swear by it, but I've always been too afraid to use one. Olive. I don't like courgettes. Nearest I get to a courgette is a cucumber. I don't like pickles. Obviously I like our pickle, but not pickles as in the food. trying to get colour down quick at the minute because it's drying way too quick. Hi Romy, how are you doing, sweetie? Yeah, it's nice to, well, see all you people again. Not hear you, because I can't hear you. I can't hear you out at best of times. Shout a bit louder. Just drench this with water so I'm getting it a good time to dry. I'm going to leave all that. I don't want it with more water because I've drenched it enough. I'll come down to this other foot. Finish my coffee. Yes, some time off. That'd be nice. Well, obviously not till after lockdown's finished. And where you wanting to go, Romy? Anywhere nice? That gold again. got a little bit of time left. I was a little bit late at starting today. I think I've just got enough time to do this leg. I'm melting. I think we will end up with another thunderstorm. Feeling at it. Who else likes diving to front door or back door to watch thunderstorms? Hands up. I do. Every time, as soon as you hear that first bang, that's it. Straight to the door and watch it. Like a little kid. Well, I'm not, because most little kids run and hide, but you know what I mean. Oh, you're back, Jessica. Welcome back. Your email you sent me. I'll get back to you when I've finished streaming, sweetie, and I'll talk you through it. Send you some screenshots. On the phone, not the computer. Right. I'll have a look for you and I'll send you a screenshot when I've done. I know it's there somewhere because I have uploaded saved videos. So I'll get back to you on that. Rinse that off again. Some noisy cars going past just lately. Don't know what they do to them to make them so noisy. That one sounds like they've took exhaust off. And you can still hear them 10 minutes after they've gone past the house. Oh, you're not feeling too well, Kenny. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. Sleep well. I'm almost done. Just get colour on this bit quickly, and then I don't have to try and blend colours together again. When I come back to it, it'll not leave an harsh edge, and I don't like leaving things half done, so I'll finish his leg. They used to round here, Jessica. When we were younger, police were always pulling them up if they were a certain level of noise and they were getting tickets, but now they seem to just get away with it. Bye, Kenny, sweetie. Talk to you soon. What are you having, Lozzie? I missed it if you've already wrote it. Yeah, noise pollution ticket. They used to do that, like I say, but now they don't do it. And I think because they don't, that's why the cars is getting louder and louder. They keep taking things off that's supposed to quieten it down. Chickening, a garlic, lemon and mustard sauce. Oh, spinach, that's my favourite. And rice. You could keep rice. I'll have chicken and spinach, please. That sounds gorgeous. Thank you, Jodie. It's coming out how I wanted it, so I'm happy. It's still not finished, as you know. I do another 2 layers yet. But yeah, thank you very much. It's been great catching up with you all again. A week off seems an awfully long time when you've got nobody to talk to apart from family, and they don't understand what you're talking about. So it's great to be back with you all. Enjoy your tea, Lozzie. It sounds wonderful. And take care, everybody, and I'll see you all soon. Stay safe. Bye for now. Thank you, Carola. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Shannon. It'd be nice to have smell-o-vision, wouldn't it? I can imagine it though. I've got a very good imagination. You're welcome, Pickle. See you soon. Take care, sweetie. Bye bye.